Cleveland. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Alonso takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Lane Thomas. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one hammered center field. Siri hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Game 2 of the World Series. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a foul out of play. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Out to short, Rocchio. Zips it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And now Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and they get Mullins for the out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Senga back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. Nimmo going back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Full count.
right back to him on the mound. Over to first.
Out.
And that is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. Hot shot to third. The throw to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number one. Jose Siri will hit next. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. And he makes the catch. And that quickly, 2 away. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Flied to right his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, David Fry. Pitch misses. Ball one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that is out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there.
Got him. That's an out.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's outside. Now 2-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso takes it himself. Guardians go down. New inning getting started. Here's Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes a ball.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And the batter now, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. All tied up here in Game 2 of the World Series. And a foul ball. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Fry makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The next
Ball two.
offering misses, and it's 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And that skips into dirt. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Game 2 of the World Series. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Hard hit right side. To first. Out. 1 away here in the 5th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And it's caught for the out. And now the DH, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jhonkensy Noel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Naylor in the box, lays off for ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 now. And this is inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Save!
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And that one fouled off. Noel over at second. Naylor on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end, and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Digging in, David Fry.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball one, no strikes.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That one missing inside. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In there. He's safe.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So up next, Daniel Schneemann. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tap foul to plate. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Misses off the plate. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Baty. Espino back to work. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And now Jose Siri squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Lindor up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Here in Cleveland. And now here is Stephen Kwan. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one hammered. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Just missed.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Throw to first. Thomas back on a dive. Thomas, the base runner at first with one out. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Siri going back on it. Caught just shy of the wall. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Popped up. Nimmo running hard to get it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. The new pitcher in the game, Eric Sabrowski.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sabrowski, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a slider. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Naylor down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Jhonkensy Noel. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. He brought it back. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-1. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 2 of the World Series. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Siri going back on it, onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, David Fry. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That's hard hit in the line. Siri brings it in for the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Back to right. Fry sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Brett Baty. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to short, Rocchio. Throws to first. Out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now, Daniel Schneemann. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
And a foul ball. And ball one.
One ball, two strikes.
And they'll do it again. The pitch. That one in the dirt, and that's ball two.
2-2.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Now here is Steven Kwan. That one lifted to left. Nimmo makes the play, and there's two down. And here is Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's not stopping. On his way home. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fouled off left side. That one finds the corner. No balls, two strikes.
No ball, two strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Rocchio makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Swings through that one for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about.
just take my breath away. And you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you be there in my head. You can keep me up all night.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Mets. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, David Peterson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Lane Thomas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Say goodbye to that one. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Brian Rocchio, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of the World Series. Check swing, he held up, and now it's even 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's fouled off. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams. What do we need to know here?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Swung on, belted. Thomas going back. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. McNeil scores. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Thomas should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And that one fouled off. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. World Series Game 3. Now here is Kyle Manzardo. Peterson back to work. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next offering is fouled back. That's outside. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
Yeah, on the
3 double play, and the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Foul ball there. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Brett Baty now at the plate. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
Tied up here in the early going. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Williams makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here comes Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. First pitch, and he just misses. That one drilled left field. Brings it in. 1 down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Fouled off. He was late. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt, blocked. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. McNeil headed for 3rd. Lead runner holds at 3rd. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bases loaded, 1 away here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one smoked out to left. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Rocchio. That one ripped. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right. Liner picked on the hop at first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Outside. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Fly ball down the line. What a play in right field. And there's one down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, left field. Kwan heads after it. Corrals it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Brett Beatty will hit next. Two outs, bases empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. 2 outs, nobody on. So up next for New York, Jose Siri. First pitch swinging. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him. World Series Game 3. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, David Fry. They say who went.
0-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
On the ground to the left. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, bases empty. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First pitch misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Good eye by Hedges. That's in there. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Williams back to work. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Fry sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Up the middle, Rocchio. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. Juan Soto down. He's 0 for 1. Grounder off the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Out to short. Rocchio. Whips it across. And that takes care of Alonso. Back here in Queens. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Angel Martinez. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. In the dirt, ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that's outside. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in Game 3 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Roll to short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground. There's one.
Right there.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Struck him out looking. So now the DH spot, Cedric Mullins. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
In the air, right field. Soto under it. Makes the grab, one down. Next to hit, Jhonkensy Noel. And that one wrapped foul. Helsley in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. McNeil makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Next to hit, David Fry. Swings through that one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna...
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Down to third baseman, Brett Baty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Adios, pelota. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. On the ground to first, Manzardo takes it himself and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Jeff McNeil stands in. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on a line. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air on the infield. Manzardo makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a hit. Vientos around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's 6-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Citi Field, ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Hedges. And a big swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's a pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter now, Angel Martinez. Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. There's Lane Thomas now. He's already homered here in this one. Slice down the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Herron back to work. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. This one popped up, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Grounder might be 2. To Rocchio at second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So now here's the Mets DH, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it and makes the grab. That is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. 2 outs away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that is out of play.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. No play. That's an infield single. Next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. Last out for the Guardians in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mansarda. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Nimmo going back, and it's out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the game. It's 6-4. Fry stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 3.